Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English podcast. This is episode number 14. I am your teacher. I am here with my wonderful students, Ahmed, Lena, and Omar. How is everyone feeling today?
Hello, teacher. I am feeling very energetic. I had a big breakfast.
Hello, teacher. I am feeling peaceful. I listened to some soft music this morning.
Hello, teacher. I'm feeling a little bit confused about some words, but I am ready to learn.
That is okay. Omar. Being confused is part of learning. Today we have many great topics. We will talk about giving directions, electronic devices, staying healthy, at the movie theater, and our childhood memories.
Directions? Like how to find a place?
Exactly. Ahmed. If you are in a new city, you need to ask, how do I get to the library? Or, where is the nearest bank? Repeat after me, directions.
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 Directions?
Lena. If I want to go to the right, what do I say?
You say, turn right.
And the opposite, Ahmed.
You say turn left.
What if I should not turn? Omar.
You say go straight.
Very good. Go straight. Repeat, go straight.
Go straight.
Go straight.
Go straight?
Now, let's talk about electronic devices. We use them every day. Ahmed. What do you use to call your mother?
I use my smartphone.
Smartphone. Repeat, smartphone.
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 Lena. What do you use to watch movies at home?
I use my TV or my laptop.
Laptop. A small computer you can carry. Repeat, laptop.
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 Omar. What do you use to take a photo?
I use a digital camera.
Digital. Repeat, digital.
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 Digital?
Now, let's talk about staying healthy. Ahmed. What is one thing we should do every day?
We should drink plenty of water.
Yes. Lena. What about food?
We should eat vegetables and fruits. They have vitamins.
Vitamins. Repeat, vitamins.
Vitamins?
Vitamins.
Vitamins.
Omar. What about our bodies?
We should exercise. We can walk or run or swim.
Exercise. Repeat, exercise.
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 Now, let's imagine we are at the movie theater. Lena. You want to see a movie?
Hello. I would like 2 tickets for the 7 o'clock movie. Please.
Which movie would you like to see? An action movie or a romance?
I want to see a comedy. I want to laugh.
Comedy. Repeat, comedy.
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 Ahmed, what do you buy to eat at the movies?
I buy a large popcorn with butter.
Popcorn. Repeat, popcorn.
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 Omar, what do you buy to drink?
I buy a soda or a bottle of water.
Where do you sit? Omar.
I sit in a seat in the middle row.
Row. A line of seats. Repeat, row.
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 Now, let's talk about childhood memories. Ahmed, where did you live when you were a little boy?
I lived in a small village. It was very quiet.
Lena, what was your favorite toy?
My favorite toy was a beautiful doll. She had yellow hair.
Childhood. The time when you are a child. Repeat, childhood.
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 Omar, did you like school when you were young?
Yes. I liked science and I liked playing football at recess.
Recess. The break time at school. Repeat, recess.
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 Now, let's talk about household appliances. Ahmed, where do you keep the milk cold?
In the refrigerator or the fridge.
Refrigerator. Repeat, refrigerator.
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 Lena, how do you make toast?
I use a toaster.
Omar, how do you clean the carpet?
I use a vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum. Repeat, vacuum.
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 Now, let's talk about adjectives for emotions. Ahmed, if you have nothing to do, you feel?
I feel bored.
Lena, if you win a prize, you feel?
I feel excited and proud.
Omar, if you break a glass, you feel?
I feel sorry and embarrassed.
Embarrassed. When you feel a little bit shy or bad because of a mistake? Repeat, embarrassed.
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 Now, let's talk about the post office again. Ahmed, you want to send a postcard?
Hello? I want a stamp for this postcard to Egypt. Please.
Here you are. Do you want to send it airmail?
Yes. Please.
Airmail. Sending mail by plane. Repeat, airmail.
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 Lena, you have a package?
How much does it cost to send this package to France?
We must weigh it first. Put it on the scale. Scale. The machine that tells us the weight. Repeat, scale.
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 Now, let's talk about opposites again. Ahmed, what is the opposite of fast?
It is slow.
Lena, what is the opposite of hot?
It is cold.
Omar. What is the opposite of empty?
It is full? My glass is full of juice.
What is the opposite of expensive?
It is cheap.
Expensive. Repeat, expensive.
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 Expensive?
Now, let's talk about in the garden. Ahmed, what is a flower?
A flower is a beautiful plant, like a rose.
Lena, what is a tree?
A tree is a tall plant with leaves and a trunk.
Trunk. The main body of a tree. Repeat, trunk.
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 Omar, what is grass?
Grass is the green carpet on the ground.
Now, let's talk about work and jobs. Ahmed, what does a doctor do?
A doctor helps sick people.
Lena, what does a chef do?
A chef cooks delicious food in a restaurant.
Omar, what does a pilot do?
A pilot flies a plane.
Pilot. Repeat, pilot.
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 What does a teacher do?
A teacher helps students learn. Like you.
Thank you, Ahmed. Now, let's talk about describing the weather in more detail. Ahmed, what is windy?
It is when the air moves fast. The trees shake.
Lena, what is cloudy?
It is when the sky is full of gray clouds. You cannot see the sun.
Omar, what is stormy?
It is when there is rain, wind, and thunder.
Thunder. The loud noise in the sky. Repeat, thunder.
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 Now, let's talk about simple questions with when. Ahmed, ask me about my birthday.
Teacher, when is your birthday?
My birthday is in July. Lena, ask me about the class.
When does the English class finish?
It finishes in 30 minutes. Omar, ask me about lunch.
When are we going to eat lunch?
Soon. Omar, when? We use it for time. Repeat, when.
When?
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 Now, let's talk about prepositions of place. Ahmed, where is my pen?
It is on the table.
Lena, where are your shoes?
They are under the chair.
Omar, where is the cat?
The cat is inside the box.
Inside. Repeat, inside.
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 Now, let's do a story about a day at the beach. I will start. It was a very hot Saturday. Ahmed, Lena, and Omar went to the beach. Ahmed,
I put on my swimsuit. I jumped into the cold water.
I sat under a large umbrella. I read a very interesting book.
I built a big sandcastle. I used a bucket and a spade.
suddenly, The wind started to blow. The sky became dark. Ahmed?
We ran to the car. We did not want to get wet.
We drove to a small cafe. We drank hot chocolate.
It was a short trip, but we were happy.
Sandcastle. A castle made of sand. Repeat, sandcastle.
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 Umbrella. Something to protect you from sun or rain. Repeat, umbrella.
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 Now, let's talk about in the bedroom. Ahmed, what is a wardrobe?
It is a large cupboard for clothes.
Wardrobe. Repeat, wardrobe.
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 Lena, what is a mirror?
It is a glass where you see yourself.
Mirror. Repeat, mirror.
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 Omar, what is a nightstand?
It is a small table next to the bed.
Now, let's talk about comparing things. Ahmed, which is bigger? An elephant or a cat?
An elephant is bigger than a cat.
Lena, which is faster? A car or a bicycle?
A car is faster than a bicycle.
Omar, which is hotter? Summer or winter?
Summer is hotter than winter.
Better. The opposite of worse. Repeat, better.
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 Now, let's talk about at the bakery. Ahmed, you want fresh bread.
Hello. I would like a loaf of bread. Please.
Would you like white bread or whole wheat?
Whole wheat. Please.
Lena, you want cupcakes?
I want 6 chocolate cupcakes for my friends.
Bakery. A place that sells bread and cakes. Repeat, bakery.
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 Omar, you want a croissant.
Can I have a butter croissant? Please.
Croissant. Repeat, croissant.
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 Now, let's talk about the human body again. Ahmed, where is your elbow?
It is in the middle of my arm.
Lena, where is your knee?
It is in the middle of my leg.
Omar, where is your shoulder?
It is at the top of my arm.
Shoulder. Repeat, shoulder.
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 Now, let's talk about daily routines at night. Ahmed, what is dinner?
It is the meal we eat in the evening.
Lena, what is to brush your teeth?
It is when I use toothpaste to clean my teeth before sleep.
Omar, what is to go to sleep?
It is when I turn off the light and close my eyes.
Dream. The stories we see when we sleep. Repeat, dream.
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 Now, let's talk about in the city again. Ahmed, what is a bridge?
It is a road over water or a river.
Bridge. Repeat, bridge.
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 Lena, what is a park?
It is a green place with trees and benches.
Omar, what is a library?
It is a building full of books.
Now, let's talk about hobbies that are active. Ahmed, do you like swimming?
Yes. I go to the swimming pool every Friday.
Lena, do you like dancing?
Yes. I love music and moving my body.
Omar, do you like hiking?
Yes. I like walking in the mountains.
Hiking. Repeat, hiking.
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 Now, let's talk about using the telephone. Ahmed, how do you start a call?
I say hello. This is Ahmed.
Lena, what do you say if the person is not there?
I say, can I leave a message?
Omar, what do you say if you can't hear them?
I say, can you speak louder? Please?
Message. Repeat, message.
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 Now, let's talk about school subjects one more time. Ahmed, what is history?
It is the study of past events and old kings.
Lena, what is art?
It is when we paint and draw and create.
Omar, what is music class?
It is when we sing and play instruments.
Instrument. Like a piano or a guitar. Repeat, instrument.
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 Now, let's talk about at the zoo. Ahmed, what is a lion?
It is a big cat with a loud roar.
Lena, what is a giraffe?
It is an animal with a very long neck.
Omar, what is a monkey?
It is an animal that likes to climb trees and eat bananas.
Zoo. A place where people look at animals. Repeat, zoo.
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 Now, let's talk about electronic vocabulary. Ahmed, what is a charger?
It is the cable that gives power to my phone.
Charger. Repeat, charger.
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 Lena, what is to type?
It is to press keys on a keyboard.
Omar, what is a screen?
It is the glass part of the computer where we see pictures.
Keyboard. Repeat, keyboard.
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 Now, let's talk about feelings of nature. Ahmed, how do you feel when the sun is shining?
I feel bright and cheerful.
Lena, how do you feel when it is raining?
I feel quiet and sometimes sleepy.
Omar, How do you feel when you see a rainbow?
I feel wonderful and happy.
Rainbow. The colors in the sky after rain. Repeat, rainbow.
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 Now, let's talk about asking for a price again. Ahmed, ask me the price of this watch.
How much is this watch?
It is $100. Lena, ask me the price of the apples.
How much do these apples cost?
They are $3 a kilo. Omar, ask me the price of the ticket.
What is the price of a ticket?
It is $10. Price. Repeat, price.
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 Now, let's talk about describing a person's height. Ahmed, am I tall?
Yes. Teacher, you are tall.
Lena, what is a short person?
A person who is not tall.
Omar, what is average height?
It is in the middle. Not tall and not short.
Average. Repeat, average.
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 Now, let's talk about in the living room again. Ahmed, what is a sofa or couch?
It is a long chair for 3 people.
Lena, what is a rug?
It is like a small carpet on the floor.
Omar, what is a shelf?
It is a board on the wall for books or photos.
Couch. Repeat, couch.
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 Now, let's talk about simple adjectives. Ahmed, what is soft?
Like a pillow or a cat.
Lena, what is hard?
Like a rock or a table.
Omar, what is smooth?
Like glass or ice.
Rough. The opposite of smooth. Like sandpaper. Repeat, rough.
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 Now, let's talk about at the train station. Ahmed, you want a ticket?
1 ticket to London. Please.
1. Way or round? Trip?
Round. Trip. Please. I am coming back.
Round. Trip. Going and coming back. Repeat, round. Trip.
Round. Trip.
Round. Trip.
Round. Trip.
Lena, what is a platform?
It is the area where you wait for the train.
Omar, what is a schedule?
It is the list of times for the trains.
Schedule. Repeat, schedule.
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 Now, let's talk about in the kitchen one more time. Ahmed, what is a cabinet?
It is a cupboard for plates and cups.
Lena, what is a dishwasher?
It is a machine that cleans the dishes.
Omar, what is a microwave?
It is a box that heats food very fast.
Microwave. Repeat, microwave.
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 Now, let's talk about describing hair again. Ahmed, what is blonde?
It is yellow or light hair.
Lena, what is brunette?
It is brown hair.
Omar, what is red hair?
It is hair the color of ginger or carrots.
Ginger, a word for reddish, orange hair. Repeat, ginger.
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 Now, let's talk about daily routines in the morning again. Ahmed, what is to wake up?
It is when I open my eyes.
Lena, what is to get up?
It is when I leave the bed.
Omar, what is to make the bed?
It is when I tidy the sheets and pillows.
Sheets. The thin cloth on a bed. Repeat, sheets.
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 Now, let's talk about in the forest. Ahmed, what is a path?
It is a small road for walking.
Lena, what is a bush?
It is a small plant with many leaves. It is shorter than a tree.
Omar, what is a wild animal?
An animal that lives in nature. Like a wolf or a deer.
Deer. Repeat, deer.
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 Now, let's talk about simple verbs with can. Ahmed, tell me something you can do.
I can speak Arabic.
Lena, tell me something you can do.
I can paint beautiful pictures.
Omar, tell me something you can do.
I can play the drums.
Drums. A musical instrument you hit. Repeat, drums.
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 Now, let's talk about asking for a favor again. Ahmed, ask me to help you.
Teacher, can you help me? Please?
Of course. Ahmed. Lena, ask Ahmed to close the door.
Ahmed, could you please close the door?
Omar, ask me to repeat.
Could you say that again? Please?
Yes. Omar, repeat. Repeat, repeat.
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 Now, let's talk about at the mall. Ahmed, what is an escalator?
It is moving stairs.
Escalator. Repeat, escalator.
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 Lena, what is an elevator or lift?
It is a small room that moves up and down.
Omar, what is a food court?
It is the area with many restaurants.
Elevator. Repeat, elevator.
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 Now, let's talk about feelings when we are healthy. Ahmed, how do you feel when you sleep well?
I feel refreshed.
Lena, how do you feel when you eat good food?
I feel strong and healthy.
Omar, how do you feel when you relax?
I feel peaceful.
Refreshed. Feeling new and full of energy. Repeat, refreshed.
Refreshed?
Refreshed.
Refreshed.
We are now at the end of episode number 14. You all did a wonderful job today.
Thank you. Teacher, I liked talking about direction and electronic.
I liked the movie part. I want to see a comedy now.
I learned many new words today. Thank you.
To all our listeners, thank you for learning with us. Keep practicing your English.
Goodbye. See you in episode 15.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.
See you later.
Goodbye. Happy learning, everyone.